little trap door, and it allows the heat to go from the cylinder head into the carburetor area, which you got to be careful, because if it's too warm out, you're putting hot air into your carb, you can damage your saw. You can get what they call a hot spark, where you get hot air. Harrier jump jets had the problem with this, where they'd suck cold air into the intake right on the landing, and at like 20 feet up, if the wind changed and blew the hot air from the exhaust in front of the aircraft and sucked it up, it would stall out the engine and basically lose all your lift, and down you go. And that's normally what would kill a Harrier pilot. So not as critical on a chainsaw, but if you're a Harrier pilot, you really wanted to make sure you got your wind direction right, so you didn't get a hot spark. About an hour there and back, mind you. Today I'm taking it, kind of easy too, just because the weather or whatever. 2:45, so I'll be before 3:30 anyway. So my goal was to get home before 3. Like, you're like, okay, it's an hour there. I'll spend an hour there and an hour back, right? And I got up there 10:30. By the time you're done arsing around, talking to people, all that stuff. Oh, my camera cut off. By the time you're done talking to people and dealing with people, you waste an hour there easy doing that. Like, I was in Long McQuaid for like almost 45 minutes. It felt like I was in there. Like, when I'm in a music store, it's like I remember one of my old girlfriends would go shopping for like socks, like stupid socks, but they had to be the right socks. Right? They had to be the right type of socks. Like that, like, okay, we're just gonna go into this store into the mall for like 20 minutes. 2.5 hours later, you walk out. And you don't see the time going, because like we'd be having conversations while she was picking out her favorite socks. And I like these socks because these are better than the other socks. Oh, maybe I should try these socks too, but these socks, no, I don't, I'm not gonna try these socks. I'm gonna put these socks back and then we'll get the other socks. Well, maybe I'll try the other socks anyway. Okay, I'll get both socks. Oh wait, I don't have enough money for one pair of socks. Do I try the new socks or do I try the old socks? If you know, you know. God bless her. I wonder what she's doing these days. Hope life turned out good for her. Hope she got all the good socks that she wanted. My love, I have bought you these socks for our love, a symbol of our love, these socks. Oh, yeah. All good, all good. So I'm almost in the big town of Otter Lake. Oh, eh. There's a ritual of passage to get into Otter Lake. It's called Cobra Speed Bumps. So you got to go through that ritual before you get in here. All right, we'll be passing the poor Corvette in a moment. That was such a shame. Do you guys remember that? Or was that on my other channel? That old, was it a 74 or 78? Anyway, whatever that Corvette is, it's been there since I was a kid. Well, maybe not since I was a kid, but since I was a teenager. And I always wondered what happened to it. So I stopped by one day and there was nobody there, but I went to the neighbor's place and asked about that Corvette. I said, you know anything about it? She told me all about it, and she asked me where I was from. I said, I'm from the neighboring town, Danvers. She said, oh, I have cousins there. I said, yeah, well, and then I told her my last name. She said, oh, you're my cousin. And we're like, I think she's like my dad's second cousin or something like that. Anyway, yeah, small town. Like, half the people up here, like there's women up here, but like I have to ask their last name first, and it's like 2 degrees of separation all the time. It's like, oh yeah, you're related to them? Yeah, you're my third cousin. You know what I mean? Second cousin. Whatever. Some scrap metal in that truck. Better watch the speed. there? Oh, they're building something there. Is it a Corvette? No. Ah, there it is. That poor car. That poor car. Like, it's one of those things that, like, I just want to rescue it to have it, so nobody hurts him anymore. The story is the guy got divorced, and I don't know if the car was in his wife's name or whatever, but he didn't want to get rid of the car, so he got rid of everything else, got rid of the lady, kept the car. Okay, that was weird. The speed sign just went out. Oh, all the kiddos getting ready to go home. They go home at 3 o'clock? They used to have to stay till 3:30. I got gypped. I got gypped when I went to school. I had to start early and I had to finish late. Oh, the amount of days off kids get nowadays, it's ridiculous. Like, when do they actually go to school? You know what I mean? Like, we got, like, Christmas, Thanksgiving, a couple other days off. Check out the little mobility scooter. See, only in Canada would you have mobility scooters that have full enshroud for the winter, right? Parked at the bar. That's funny. But yeah, no, we had hardly any days off. Like, you still went to school, even if it was like you had Christmas off. You had July 1st off because it was summer holidays, but everything else, like Easter, I think you still went to school. It might have been a half day, but you still went to school. Yeah, like, there was no holidays. I got gypped. Kids these days, they have it too easy. I got gypped. Oh well. Maybe I'll just go back to school again and get all my holidays now. See some kid in the class. Sir, aren't you too big to be in class? Shut up, kid. I'll beat you up. I want to get my holidays. Yeah. Don't put it past me. Oh, is that Benny's? RT. Oh, that was cool. I don't know if you guys could see the hood scoops there. That probably one of Benny's cars. I wonder if he bought another muscle car. Benny Beauchamp, this guy has a General Lee. He has, like, there's a snowmobile for sale there too. Does that mean you have to drive around with a trailer and a wad of cash? Truck, trailer, and a wad of cash. But Benny, you've probably seen his General Lee and his Cuda. He got a 72 Cuda, a red one, a real beautiful one there 4 or 5 years ago. He's got the Roadrunner, the Beaumont. He's got, oh, what do you call it? The 540. You see that thing? That 540 Duster there. That thing is a beast. I think that's his most powerful car. He had a beautiful yellow, canary yellow with black racing stripe Mustang. It was a 68, I want to say, 68, 69. He had that for years, but he was just like, he goes, it's got the mouse motor in it, right? He's a Mopar guy predominantly, right? So, but he's got the General Lee. It is, according to him, when he called Warner Brothers, he gave the serial number and asked if it was one of the show cars. And the lady told him, sorry, sir, we can't tell you that. It's, you know, because there was 270 or 280 Dodge Chargers that were sacrificed in that show, right? And she told him, sorry, sir, we can't divulge that information. So he goes, okay, no problem, I understand. He goes, and she goes, well, have a nice day, enjoy your car. We did. So, officially, unofficially, it's a Duke Boys car. Yeah. Oh, my condolences to Rob Schneider there. I don't know the man or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, he's one of my childhood heroes, the Duke Boys, right? And I didn't know his wife passed away from cancer, so yeah, I saw an interview last night there. I don't know how old it was, but it's like, you know, like, it's been 10 years since I lost my mom, you know, and I know what that part's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's it does get better, but you know, when you see one of your heroes, childhood heroes, you know, like you know, David Bannon and you know, the Duke Boys and, you know, people like that. Like, I grew up on those people, like the 1970s stuff, right?